Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. It is Thursday, so that means that Prime1 Studio is releasing a new pre-order, and a lot of people are excited for the pre-order today. The Justice Buster. Yesterday, there were a lot of conversations online on social media because, of course, of the price and all of that. So in this video today, I want to talk about it because it looks amazing. The whole combo, the ultimate version, looks amazing. You can also purchase the advanced suit, just the Batman alone. But today I also want to talk about the Evangelion 13 that was released last week, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it because I think it looks amazing. Now, this is the ultimate diorama Masterline Evangelion 13. This is the deluxe version. There's a regular version, but why not? Go for the big daddy, go for the big one. The price for this deluxe version is $1,600. There's no edition size yet. You can choose the payment plan. Now, the estimated arrival time for this is between April and July of 2022, so there's plenty time. The format is Ultimate Diorama Masterline, so it's part of the Evangelion collection. It is non-scale. The height for this is 161 centimeters, so it's really, really tall. It's over 1.5 meters. The width is 121.5 centimeters. The depth is 54 centimeters. Raising the spear Longinus. Now, lowering the spear, the height is 111.7 centimeters. The width is 93.6 centimeters, and the depth is 78.5 centimeters. Now, no spear, the height is 111.3. The width is 69.7 centimeters, and the depth is 53.9 centimeters. The total weight, or the approximate weight, is 32.8 kilograms. It's made out of polystone and other materials. Now, we're going to read some of the description here. For those who are unfamiliar with this character, Prime1 Studio is proud to present the latest addition to the Ultimate Diorama Masterline series, the non-scale Evangelion 13 from the rebuild of Evangelion. Evangelion 13 first appears in Evangelion 3.0, You Cannot Redo. Similar in appearance to EVA 01, EVA 13 is unique among EVAs with its double entry plug, which allows Shinji Ikari and Kaoru Nagisa to pilot in tandem. In Evangelion 3.0, Shinji and Kaoru invade Central Dogma to remove the Spear of Longinus and the Spear of Cassius from Lilith in a desperate bid to undo the effects of their impact. Things do not go as planned. Evangelion 13 has awakened. 2 extra arms have burst forth from its chest casing, and instead of 2 different spears, its other 2 arms clutch duplicate spears of Longinus. As it transforms, EVA 13 rises into the putrid air of Central Dogma as liquefied core material swirls around it. This Evangelion is ready to bring out about 4th impact. All right, now we're looking at the pictures, and I'm telling you, this piece looks amazing. They have done a fantastic job recreating Evangelion 13, EVA 13. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with this series, the Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion, it's one of the most recognizable names in anime since the 90s. It was pretty much one of those important series that cemented anime around the world. When people think about anime, most of the time they're going to talk about like Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell. Those are perhaps the most iconic, and there are others, of course, but most iconic that people remember, that people have this memory, vivid memories of when they were watching it. Evangelion is a terrific series. It is very convoluted in some ways. This does not represent this statue. This figure is not part of the original series. They, in this case, Prime1 already created 3 previous pieces for the original series. The EVA 1, EVA 00, EVA 02. They look amazing. That's just for the original series. This is part of the rebuild, which is the retelling, the series of movies that had been created to kind of retell the story, but with a different timeline, with different situations and events. The first movie came out in 2007, the second one in 2009, and then this one, the third one, You Cannot Redo, Evangelion 3.0, that one came out in 2012. Supposed to get the 4th one, which is the end of it, but it hasn't happened, and supposedly it's going to release in Japan sometime this month. Who knows? It can take forever. It's one of the longest running series that I can remember. But man, I'm telling you, this is a really tall piece. Look at the dimensions, 111.7 centimeters. Evangelion was in a different ballpark because it started like a regular mecha series, but then it developed into more like an emotional trip. It is a very taxing show emotionally. It is well documented that the creator, Hideaki Ono, has always suffered from a lot of depression. He's what you call an otaku. He is really one of the first otaku, or one of the first to use the name and also to be recognized as such. Look at this. It's really tall. It's gonna need a lot of clearance on top for this. It's really, really tall. So he really explored a lot of personal things. I think he dealt with a lot of personal drama from childhood, repressed memories, all of that he poured into the show. So by the end of the, in this case, original series, it was really taxing emotionally, and there was no real ending. You have to choose that ending. And there were a couple of attempts to kind of recreate the ending or do a different ending, but he just always has left that to the viewer to decide. And I love what they did with this, the core liquid magma, the center. It really looks good, the liquid there. Very good. Love the pictures here. There's a lot of pictures. Now in the show, in this movie, actually when this acquired this transformed form, it goes into a godly form, which actually he goes all pearl white, and he has like big halos on top. I'm guessing that if this does well, we might get like a variant version, because ultimately this pose is when he was on that pearl form in the movie. So I feel that they went with this more the classic colors. This is very similar to Model 01, which is the one that Shinji flies in the show. The characters are very interesting, and there's a lot of themes where it comes about repression, about sexual repression, all of that in the show. And it's something that a lot of people that are not familiar with Evangelion, when you get into Evangelion, you might think that it's just a regular mecha show, very kiddish show, but it's not kiddish at all. It's very mature. But I would say Prime1 has done a terrific job on this. I don't know who designed this, but whoever did a terrific job in the design. Josh Nisi, the designer for the Justice Buster, also did some of the designs for I think the one that is coming on right now, that is on pre-order but is coming out this year, Model 01, Eva 01. He did that design. The Model 00 and the Eva 02, those were, I don't know who did, because it doesn't say, and I don't know who actually designed this one. But Josh Nish is recognized as one of the best mecha designers that you can have in the industry, and he's been working with Prime1 Studio for quite some time, also with Sideshow Collectibles. But man, I like it. I think they did a pretty good job with this one. It is a nice pose. The quality is there. The metallic looks really, really good. The extended arms, and of course you got all the switchable parts. Definitely, this is a very nice looking piece. If you're into Evangelion, if you're into mecha stuff, you definitely see the power here. This is the fourth statue in the collection, because they also did a bus. But beyond that, I feel that this is good. So hoping for more mecha statues to come for this collection. If this does well, I'm sure that they will produce more. The other two, the first two, they are on sale at the website. I think the bus still too. And of course the one on pre-order coming out. But really cool. Love what they did with this. You know, it looks like blood. Some people might assume that the center, the core, the liquid is just the blood of Lilith. You know, it doesn't really specify what it is. But look at that. Really nice job. Nice paint job. This is really tall. It's going to be probably a challenge for some people to display. But if you're into this collection, if you're into mecha stuff, into Evangelion, then definitely this is a must-have. All right, and now we're looking at the Justice Buster, and this is the start of the day. The reason I'm sure most of you are here. Now, there are different ways to purchase this. There's the Ultimate version, which has everything, but you can also purchase just the Justice Buster, in this case, the suit by itself. Also, you can purchase Batman, the Advanced suit by itself. Now, let me give you an idea about the price, because the Justice Buster, the Ultimate version, the total cost for that, you're looking at $3,000. Now, if you want just the Buster alone, then you're looking at $2,500, which is not bad at all. So it's $500 difference there. But if you want, of course, just Batman, and to be honest with you, I see some people saying that they want the Batman, but to me, it's like, I don't see the point, because this Batman looks great with the Justice Buster. It's $649, $650, so it's not bad. It's a good price, actually. This is a 1/4 scale. At first, I was skeptical because of the dimensions, but after I asked the question, or we talk about it on Facebook, they came forward and says even though it's promoted as non-scale, it is actually a 1/4 scale. So it's always good to ask. So they said that. So if you're a 1/4 scale collector, then definitely this is in your ballpark. Now you can choose the payment plan as always. The estimated arrival for this is between April and July of 2022, so there's plenty time. It's part of the Ultimate Museum Masterline. It's non-scale, but again, it's a 1/4 scale based on dimensions. The product size, and this is just for the Justice Busters, 88 centimeters. I think it's around 50 something, 50.5 for just Batman. Which is not bad, although it's not as tall as other 1/4 scale, but it's because of the base is very slim. The width is 75.3 centimeters on the Buster, the depth is 71.1 centimeters, and the product weight is 57.6 kilograms. This is going to be extremely heavy. It's made out of polystone and other materials. Let's read some of this. Straight from the pages of Batman Endgame #1. Well, actually, no. There's no Batman Endgame #1. It's the first chapter, which is issue 35 of Batman by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. The Joker has infected the rest of the Justice League, and his one command is for them to take out the Batman. Batman has always had contingencies planned for when he believes his fellow Justice Leaguers might go rogue. But the Justice Buster has been created and designed for when they go rogue all at once. These overwhelming masterpieces stand at a jaw-dropping 35 inches tall, fully loaded with all the defensive and offensive capabilities for situations that Batman has planned for. Anti-Superman knuckle dusters made with miniature red suns, an autonomous anti-flash turret, and a citrine neuralizer for Green Lantern are only some of the amazing weaponry this technological wonder holds. Now, on the specifications, you get one team base, you get LED illumination around the statue, fully posable Batman fabric cape, some people are not happy about that, one Batman Advanced Suit statue, 2 swappable back wing parts, open and close, 2 swappable chest parts, open and close, and 4 swappable portraits, Justice Buster, Batman, Black Mask, Face Shield. And again, it is a prototype that is shown. All right, then now we're looking at the pictures. They even have a YouTube video there, which is nice. But man, this is a very impressive piece. The moment it was showcased for the first time at the Prime1 Studio showcase last year, at the end of last year, it was impressive. And of course, the Phase 1, they also talk about it, and it was even more impressive. So I feel that this is a fantastic depiction. Now, Josh Nisi is a master when it comes about designing this type of big suits and big, mecha things. He has done that with a lot of stuff. He has been working with the MCU. He has been working with DC. He's been working with so many different companies. He's a great designer. He has worked for Sideshow. Has been working with Prime1 Studio. He is the best when it comes about designing this. There's no doubt about it. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the comic book, again, this is Batman 35. Endgame is the whole story arc. But it starts there. You only see the Justice Buster on the issue 35 and 36 when he battles the Justice League that have been poisoned by some toxic gas from the Joker. So they're all controlled by him, and so he's fighting them all together. It's very good. Of course, it's the art of Greg Capullo, so it's a bit cartoony. But in this case, Josh Nisi has redesigned things to make it more appropriate, to make it more mechanized, to be more modern, more realistic. And I think he has done a terrific job with that. So you can see all the different things. Now with the statue, again, I was a bit skeptical about the size and the dimensions. I know that 1/3 collectors will be dissatisfied with this, but 1/4 collectors are extremely happy. The base has a lot of detail. It is super, super cool. In my opinion, if you have to have this, the ultimate version is the best way to go. And it's really cool. The difference is $500 from just having just the Buster, but having the Batman alongside, I think makes it even better. And you can see everything that comes with this ultimate version. You get so many different swappable heads, super nice. The swappable parts also on the Buster. The LED illumination. Look at that. Wow. Now you get, of course, the regular face. It was funny. I saw someone on Facebook also pointing some disparities with the sculpt in the face. I think it was just more nitpicking there, and I think it's just more the fact that you're looking at pictures and you're not looking at the symmetry of a face you know, right in front of it. Pictures, you know, they come out in different ways and there's so many different angles. So I don't think it's an accurate way to describe something just based on a picture. Yeah, we can dissect pictures. That's what I do in this channel all the time. And based on what I'm looking at, but it doesn't mean that ultimately that's what's going to happen. And I feel that I don't see the problem. I think just the pictures are taken from an angle. But look at this. Wow, that Buster looks amazing. It is amazing. And all the lighting that he has, all the LED lights make it even better. The red sun knuckles, you know, wow, that's cool. The lighting in the air, the turret, all of that. Super, super cool. Wow. The dimensions, 88 centimeters tall, really tall, really wide, and the depth is almost the same. You know, it's within the 80 centimeters. You know, 20 more centimeters and you have a meter there, which is really tall for a statue of this scale, for a 1/4 scale statue. Yeah, it is impressive. Look at the dimensions for Batman is 50.8 centimeters. Not bad at all. Very slim base. Really cool. To be honest with you, I respect those who are willing to buy just Batman alone, but in my opinion, why do you want this Batman? There's so many good Batmans out there. It is a good Batman, more like a museum pose, so that's not bad if you're looking for that, but I think the whole thing is what you should go for. And look at everything here, all the parts of the weapons and things from the Justice League. Very nice concept. The destruction, very cool. Love the suit. Very modern. Nice picture. Another nice picture. Oh, I love the LED lights inside the cockpit. Really nice. Wow. Really good. Like it. Really like it. It's impressive what Prime1 Studio has been doing lately. You know, with all these pieces, the mecha pieces, and every piece, everything that they've been doing for DC, it's amazing. Everything is a home run in my opinion. Really, really impressive. And we haven't even touched with, you know, all the pictures. You know, there's so many pictures they have taken here. Look at that. I like that one too. Very cool. I really don't know how this is going to add this, or you're gonna have to remove the bust to put it inside, or you can just, you know, insert the statue. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I think it may be just the bust or the torso, but whatever it is, it's terrific here. Look at that. His exosuit and all. Really impressive. The shield of Wonder Woman there. The lighting. Really love the detail. This Justice Buster is technically more like a upgrade of the Trasher suit that he used when early on, and I think issue 9, where he fought in his own home at the Batcave of the Owls. So it is kind of like a redesign of it, but even better in my opinion. But yeah, if you remember, if you have read the comic book, it's not as detailed as this. So Nisi has done a terrific job to go beyond just the regular design to really add so much to it. So you could say that this is it's inspired by Greg Capullo's art, but ultimately it's his own thing. He created something so special out of it, and it has so many parts and elements. It's so well done, mechanically speaking. You know, and I'm not an expert of robotics, but I'm telling you, like, looking at every part, it just looks amazing, really amazing. Now, again, another complaint would be the cape. People are not going to like that. But I feel that the good thing is that it's removable. But, you know, that's the only thing. So people might prefer something, you know, something fully sculpted. But I don't see the problem with that as much as some people do. Yes, I do understand. I have mentioned this before. I'm not really a big fan of certain mixed media, particularly with fake leather and all of that, because that damages quickly. So hopefully this is not like leather, but they use other material. This is a nice picture. I really love the lighting here. Terrific job with the lighting. Prime1 Studio is on a level of its own when it comes about promoting these pieces. I used to think that Sideshow was the best until Prime1 came on the picture and they started just doing this. And I would say kudos to the people that work there, because whoever is in charge of doing all of this, they have been doing terrific work. Admire that. I really love that, what they do. This is the way you promote anything, and they are the best right now when it comes about promoting their own stuff. They do it fantastically. So they have a very professional team working on this. And I don't know if it's one person to, I'm sure there's more than one. I hope there is more than one because a lot of work they put on, taking pictures and all of that and doing it professionally. But man, look at this. This piece looks terrific. Those arms, the dimensions of this, I know a lot of people are ecstatic right now. They're on third heaven, when looking at this. Some people are, they're going to be waiting forever until, 2022. But they're going to be so excited when this comes around. It looks great. Terrific. I really like it. This is a very impressive piece overall. Exciting. I really don't see anything to complain about. Perhaps just the cape. It doesn't look like pleather, which is good. But that might be the only complaint. Beyond that, it's just a perfect representation of this. Beyond the representation, it's even a more advanced, more technically superior representation of the original art, which is good. It is super good. Look at that. This is the base. It's very slim with Batman. And yeah, some people might say, well, the face doesn't look as accurate, and it's okay, I think, to point that out. I don't see the problem because nobody is perfectly symmetrical. We all have imperfections, and I don't think Batman is just the perfect representation of a man. So I feel that it looks good to me. I don't see the problem. I'm telling you, this is a very, very impressive piece. What can I say? Prime1 Studio is doing terrific with these makeup pieces. This is the ultimate representation, in my opinion, of a Justice Buster. I don't think we will ever get to see something like this from any other company. The fact that the suit is not, as I would say, the biggest thing. It's only happened in 2 issues. It's not even in the cover of those issues. It's only in the inside art, but they have done a terrific job in representing it. Also, Evangelion 13 looks amazing. I'm telling you, this company is just doing terrific work, and it's amazing. It is amazing. I'm always surprised. Every week I get surprised. Every week I'm looking forward to the next reveal. But what is your opinion? What do you think about these pieces? Do you like Evangelion? Do you like the Justice Buster? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.